Hi, guys.
Be from what you want to know. 877-995-4681. Sylvia, good morning.
Good morning.
You once cut your hair the night before your boyfriend told you he loved you? The day before your boyfriend told you he loved you? Oh,
no. Ouch.
If only. No, I'm African American, which isn't a big deal. I just like to state it because it's just
Stay,
something
girl.
but my hair grows pretty fast, but I hadn't cut my hair over 10 years. Like, my mom she used to perm my hair.
Yeah.
And I never wanted to perm, so I've been natural for at least 10 years. I've always wanted to be natural, always been natural until, my mom.
Right.
So anyway, 10 years. That was the last time I had my hair short. That was like 15. So my hair is was at the time, middle of my back, natural.
And
so,
out of the blue, did you just decide to cut? How short did you cut it?
So from the middle of my back, like the touching of my bra strap in the back, till like the top of my shoulders, like nape of the neck.
Hey, girl.
Mm-hmm. And this is how I did it. I was kind of going through something with my boyfriend, and I decided I was going to break up with him.
Yeah.
And the way I did it was I went to I didn't even have an appointment. It was just a random thought, and I was like, I'm going to do this. I had braids in my hair.
Oh, dude. This guy's
twist, because I'm natural, so I just wore twist. I grabbed a few from the front, like I went into the shop.
Well,
and I was I want my hair.
So this is a spur of the moment thing where you just Riley, I have to say
I'm telling you, homeboy better watch out.
Okay. So your advice to him is just keep his mouth shut and
don't say anything, because then you're going to highlight it and you're going to get broken up with right there.
Find your high friends and get ready.
Oh, John, stop, please. There's a bunch of stories today I want to just touch on. One of them is the cure for jet lag, standing barefoot in the dirt, which is getting trending. Why?
Wait, what?
This is another reason we need Oz on the show, or at least a hotline to Oz on a daily basis. I can't say that this makes any sense. It's called earthing or grounding. It's the process by which you can rejuvenate your body after a long flight or jet lag, which is, your body's on your circadian rhythm of your body is on a different rhythm than the sun and the moon. So what they say now in this book called Headstrong, which has gotten a lot of attention this past weekend, is you are connecting by standing... So I'm saying naked. By standing barefoot in the dirt, you are grounding your body and connecting it to the negative electrical charge that flows through the earth. This sounds a little true to me. If somebody told me, listen, if you want to get rid of jet lag, you take your shoes off, you stand in the sand. Why? Well, because you're going to ground yourself and become negatively charged like the planet. Okay. And what does that have to do with anything? Well, then that allows your body to reset its clock. Because I guess our cave men and women friends from back in the day, they weren't rocking Jordans like John does now.
Sure do.
They had no Crocs.
No, like Kane does now.
Right. So when you fly, they say you reconnect with the earth, and that's how when you were, when back in the day that you survived, is your body kept time by having bare feet in the sand.
I just feel like if you did that getting off an airplane, they'd probably arrest you at the airport. If you're standing outside with your shoes off in the dirt. What airplane
do you know? What airport is like right next to the sand?
They have like areas for pets and stuff, or like dirt, like there's grass.
Oh, okay. That's a little gross. One of the other stories I want to is the guy that donated his little swimmers. His name is Michael Rubino, and he fathered 19 children, and he had a chance to meet him for the first time, and they had an Inside Edition camera follow him around.
What?
Holy.
I don't know how I would take this, especially if I was one of the 19 kids, but apparently they all wanted to be part of this whole thing.
I knew when I was a donor, I sort of expected I might, if I'm very lucky, meet 2 or 3. And I want to put in my file there a letter saying, just so that we're clear on this, if any turn up at any time, I'm available. So I was looking forward to it.
As soon as I wrote him a letter, he wrote me one back like instantly.
All my siblings are all so sweet and just fun to get to know.
And I could just tell we're all like kind of bubbly, just have the same energy.
Let me put this one more time in perspective.
So sweet.
It's so sweet, but at the same time, you're all from the same part of it. So it's almost like you kind of know each other, but you don't, is the vibe I was getting from it. Can you imagine walking into a room of 19 people and feeling like you know every single one of them already because you share?
They're siblings.
Right.
That's crazy.
It was
At least 11 of us I counted have blue eyes.
It feels like I need a bigger house.
Calling someone who didn't raise me dad felt weird when I have a dad who's like very much in my life.
Sure.
I consider him my dad because he's the only dad I know, but saying daddy doesn't come naturally at all.
We're exchanging Instagrams and Snapchats.
We can stay connected.
Yeah, because we like each other.
Yeah.
It's a very sweet story, and they're all going to keep in touch. All 19 of them.
Awesome.
And so now he's got a shopping list for the holidays, I'll tell you that.
Yeah.
Dollar store, baby.
Wow, that is so cool.
It's what to wear on your first date to impress the other person and let them know you're interested, but on what level? Black, if you're wearing black in any form, so maybe like a black suit, a black sweater.
Okay.
That is the number one thing that you should be wearing if you are extremely interested
Oh, okay.
in them. What, Riley?
You know what? I actually believe this because the couple of times I've had semi-successful relationships, I've worn black. And with said ex-fiance 2 times over, I was wearing like multicolors when I met him. So I agree with this a lot.
So you're saying they were they broke it down by color, by the way. So if you're doing purple,
Favorite color?
It's basically red's easier cousin, if you will.
Sure.
Okay.
Does that make? I'm trying to make it PG here. If you're wearing white, it's red's hard to get.
Got it.
Cousin. You know what?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Not wearing white.
I mean, if you're wearing white on a first date, I mean,
Yeah. We going to first communion? Where are we going?
Coming from heaven.
Yeah.
See, I don't even think it that way. That's just asking for a stain on some area that you don't want a stain on.
I love how you think, Riley. The last thing on my mind is stains.
Well, okay, you're sitting there over dinner and then you get steak sauce on you.
I get it.
I'm just saying.
So green is an energetic color to wear. They say, but that's usually only in spring. You want to wear green. Although my green velour suit does get a lot of attention.
I had a green blue plaid shirt, so I just looked lost. I think I was putting off help.
Wait, is that what you wore when you met Laura?
Yeah, it was a club night. I had a green and like blue plaid shirt from Target, so I'm sure I screamed, "This guy needs help."
See, here's me in my closet. Blue is neutral on the first date, not aggressive and appears friendly.
But do you really want to be neutral on a first date?
But that's why I always get friend zoned.
Blue's friend zone.
I know. I've been screwing myself over by wearing blue this whole time.
And you wore baby blue too. I don't think that helps. The pants, I don't think you should wear those anymore.
Wait, what? You have baby blue pants?
Yeah, they match my patent leather shoes.
Oh my God, I stutter just even saying
I'm just
that.
kidding. We're joking. We're being sarcastic, Riley.
We're vibing off each other.
Know
Hey.
Orange. Who the F wears orange?
Not me.
Well, maybe you do. That announces that you're loud and fearless. Yellow, if you can pull off yellow. They say it's one of the hardest colors to pull off. It gives the impression that you're self-involved.
Camouflage on there?
Multicolor, which is what Riley wore, says that you can't really make up your mind often, and it sends off that kind of vibe of, I'm just here to see how this goes and to see what.
That's hilarious to me, considering that our first date I had invited 5 people and he was the one that showed up.
Wait, you invited 5 people on one date?
Yeah, we had like an appearance in Memphis on top of a rooftop party, and I just it wasn't like official. It was just like,
so you just invited 5.
Just come out, and I invited 5 different guys, and he was the one that showed up.
Jeez. In the New York Post, just below the fold here, your fitness tracker could be feeding your information to hackers.
Oh, Lord. Everything is open to hackers nowadays. It sucks.
Yes. Or should we dabble in the airline that's trying to improve long-haul international flights by introducing live theater?
Oh, God, no. That's the worst. That's even worse than they try to tell jokes and sing.
Well, it depends. If they're professionals, would you rather that, or would you rather somebody talking to you next in the seat over and for the whole flight? You're on there for 18 hours, and all of a sudden you get stuck. You're sitting next to the talker that wants to tell you their life story.
If they could do American Gladiators live on a plane, because with the altitude and the plane moving, that'd be more interesting.
You mean like putting into a nosedive so people get zero gravity kind of stuff?
Yes.
Don't you think that would hurt people when they hit their head?
That's the entertainment.
And this has Iceland Air starting, they're going to do it on select flights, live theater. It's a 3-act play called Ahead of Time, performed by actors who will volunteer to be on board the flight. And then, they're sitting down during takeoff and landing. But during the flight, where's my Masterpiece Theater? because that's exactly, that's what they would essentially be performing. They'd be performing in front of the whole plane. But the problem is you can't go anywhere. That's my issue. Is like it's like those that sing.
Yeah,
there's no escaping it.
No, and wait till you go to the bathroom. They're blocking your way.
Well, that's true too. Well, they removed a row of seats in the front of the plane for the stage, if you will. And then what they'll do is they'll all be mic'd up, and it'll be, the speakers that they have on the planes are also poopy.
And when it gets to a good part, then it gets interrupted by the captain.
Oh, they got to take their seats because of turbulence, and you don't get to know what happens to Lady Marmalade? I don't even know.
I mean, it's like when Siri interrupts you when you're singing your favorite song in the car.
Please don't say her name, because now everyone's SIRI just said yes.
When she CBs you from singing in the car?
Yeah, I don't know. Would you be down for a play at 45,000 feet?
Mm-mm.
Riley says no, Rose?
No.
No. Well, then maybe you shouldn't be flying Iceland Air. Because this whole thing is going to sound like this the entire time, except they'd have the thespian accent. Undeth thou unto thee, I say.
No.
I challenge thus to a duel.
I'd be tossing peanuts at that person.
Then they start, whipping out plastic swords instead of regular ones because you can't have those past TSA.
No.
So the live theater experience is part of their stopover pass that encourages entertainment in other ways mid-flight.
Just give us more legroom, man. And TVs.
I'm with you. I would rather pay to have actors. I would rather pay to have legroom.
Yes.
Or to be able to have one of those lie flat beds.
Roses are red, violets are blue. When Cain calls your man, he'd better choose you.
All right, Kayla, let me read this because this is long and I just want to condense it down here. When you have to start your email, I love my boyfriend with all my heart, but I want to do a War of the Roses on him. That's
the but.
Yeah, there's the thing.
There's the thing.
Yes or no? You've been together for 2 years.
We have been together for 2 years.
You live together, yes or no?
Yes, we live together.
When you talk about marriage, who brings it up?
He does.
Okay. The next paragraph here, he's been feeling very insecure lately, and recently he accused me of possibly cheating or looking for other guys just in case my relationship with him doesn't work out.
Yes, this has just started recently. I'm not really sure where it's coming from. I think it could be the fact that he works weekends, and I go out with my friends on weekends, and I think he's worried that, I get hit on. I can't help that, but I'm not doing anything about it. I'm like, I'll take a drink and send someone on their way. I'm not cheating with anyone or anything.
And you even say here, for the record, I don't cheat, never want to. I love him. He's all I need. So what does he do for a living?
He's an IT guy. I don't really know what goes into it, but he does computer stuff. If something's wrong, someone calls him and is like, "Hey, this isn't working."
Right. So you go. He asked me to turn his computers off while he was at work because there was a storm. There's a storm.
Yeah, a few weeks ago there was a really bad storm here in the area, and he called me and was like, "Can you turn my computers off? Something with the lightning will cause everything to go wrong, and then I won't be able to troubleshoot." I don't know. Stuff.
So the IT guy doesn't have a surge protecting power strip or anything like that on his computers. That makes sense. The guy is a computer pro.
Not.
All right. Okay.
Yeah, he is a computer pro. Whenever I have a problem, I take my computer to him. But yeah,
you say,
he
and then you continue on.
Search.
Give me 1 second. I just want to read this the way you wrote it because I find it fascinating, your word choice. I went on to do so, meaning turning off his computer. So he opened, but I also happened to look at his web history. Okay, I snooped.
At least you admit it.
He looks at porn. He looks at porn, I know that, but I'm okay with it. But I also found he visited a site called
Ooh.
multiple times and continuously chats with one of the, I'm not going to say her name, one of the models on there. I'm assuming this is like a webcam site where you go on and...
It's one of those websites where it seems like it's just someone with a webcam in a bedroom. You pay through this website and this person can do whatever you request. So if you're like, sit on that cupcake, they'll do it for you because you paid them.
Right. Well, where is...
It's a waste of a cupcake.
Wow. Although I'm going to buy the domain sitonacupcake.com right now, right? I think it'd be huge. So he's been on there for 2 years?
Yeah. I don't know where this woman lives, but I don't think she's local. I don't think she lives in our town.
Here's why this is what concerns me. The insecurity part. Like, if he's thinking that you're cheating because, eventually you're going to get tired of him and you're going to, move on to another guy, that's projecting, in my opinion. I'm not a therapist, but I just see that pattern. And especially if you're talking about, he's talking about marriage and a commitment, right? And then he's worried about you leaving. So those two don't go hand in hand. I wouldn't talk about marriage with someone I was concerned about leaving, but it sounds like he's projecting his guilt on you.
That's what it seems like.
Okay.
He's troubleshooting his guilt.
He's troubleshooting his guilt.
That's a good way to put it.
Hang on one second. I don't even know if we can do flowers. If it is, well, we can find out. Look, I hope he sends them to you. Just do me a favor. We have had these most of the time where Bryant will probably pick you, and just don't say anything. We'll hang up and go on our merry way and not mention anything else about it, okay?
Okay.
All right, hang on. I don't know if that, is that cheating, though? You're on a webcam site?
Well, it's tap dancing.
But is that infidelity? What's the difference between that and just going...
Flashing the computer screen.
Calling for Bryant?
Yeah, what's up?
Hey, Bryant, this is Mike Adams calling today.
Good, man.
Is this a good time? I have a good offer for you here. I want to say congratulations for being a winner of a sweepstakes that we do. I just don't want to bother you if you're busy. Huh?
Yeah, well, it ain't a good time. I'm just chilling, man. What's up, though?
All right, so we're a locally owned and operated flower company, and one of the things that we do is we pick every month a winner, and we give that person a free bouquet of a dozen roses to send to whomever they like. So if you had a wife or a significant other, fiance, whomever, it's romantic, and the idea is that we build our database and build fans. You know what I mean? A lot of people are closing their brick and mortar stores because everything is online now. We don't want to do that.
Right.
We've been part of the community now for 52 years, so we want to keep it that way. So we pulled your name, and I'd like to send a bouquet of a dozen roses on your behalf, plus we got a massage down for you, to a romantic couples massage, to someone special in your life, and then hopefully we earn your business from here on out for Valentine's Day, birthdays, and any other holiday.
Yeah. No, that's good, man. That's cool, bro.
Okay, so what I need to know is there someone in your life that you think would really appreciate a romantic bouquet of a dozen roses?
Yeah, I got somebody.
Okay, so let me do this. I will take the card information first, and then I'll grab their address.
Hey, I don't know the address though, bro.
You don't know the address of where they live?
Nah, I don't really know where they live, man.
Okay. Let me back up for a second, because I don't know if maybe you're misunderstanding me. So these are romantic. Is this somebody that you're dating or married to or involved with?
I mean, yeah, we spend time together,
Okay.
A little intimate time.
How long you guys been? How long you been intimate?
Couple of years, man. She.
So you. Well, then I guess I just don't know how. I'm sorry. I don't mean to get angry with you, but I don't understand how you don't know her address. If you.
No.
This is the most difficult roses I think I've done in my life. Oh my God.
Man. I'm gonna be real with you, bro. You are blowing my eye right now.
You're telling me you have somebody that you've been dating for 2 years, but you don't know where they live. So what do you want me to do?
Man.
I can't send them flowers if you don't know where they live. What's their name? Can we start there?
Hey.
Yeah, Bryant. What's their name?
Whoa.
Bryant, please tell us this person's name. We're dying to know.
Really?
Yeah. Really.
All right. So here's the thing. Do you have a girlfriend you live with? Oh
Yeah.
boy!
How high are
Brian, let me dive deeper into the rabbit hole, if I may. My name is Kane. In the studio is John, Riley, Rose,
Hello.
Eric. We're doing a War of the Roses. It's a segment we do on our show where we catch cheaters. Your answer should have been Kayla, if I'm not mistaken, because you guys have been together for 2 years. Sounds like you moved in together, and you're talking about marriage and being all insecure. Huh?
She's cheated on me. What do you mean?
Who's cheating on you?
Excuse me, I have not. No, I haven't.
Man, listen, dude. She's not even telling you the whole story, man. I drop codes. I do IT on the weekend. I work 13, 14-hour shifts. She goes out with a girl, got all these dudes, man. She gets all this crap on all Instagram. Dude, I mean...
What does that have to do with you being in love with a cam girl?
Dude, I'm just letting you know, man. She has me like I'm a
taking pictures with people on Instagram. I don't take my clothes off for them for money.
Whatever.
Yeah, I know about that. Yeah.
It's like, okay, these pair of socks, if this socks, if you're good, I got me a new pair already ready. Whatever, man.
Socks? You're talking about socks? Really, Bryant?
Whatever.
How's your sock game, man?
Wait. How much do you pay your girlfriend, Bryant?
What?
Because if you got to pay her, she's not your girlfriend. She's an employee, bro.
She's not an employee, dude. This, you know.
You spent $12,000 in 2 years on this bitch.
Oh,
this bitch you don't even know.
Nah.
Wait, Kayla, you left that part out.
Nah.
Wait,
yeah.
Wait, you two have been together for 2 years.
Right.
Yeah.
So he's also had this cam girl for 2 years.
Man, you guys.
And you don't know her name, and you don't know her address, and you spent $12,000 on her.
You got played, sucker.
Listen, man.
Oh my God,
man.
I would be.
Dude,
she's a genius.
Yep.
Dude, and you guys got this all wrong. I'm giving back, bro. She's a single parent. I'm giving back to the community, man. People helped me out when I was younger. I'm just giving back.
Hold on.
What?
How do you know she's a single parent? If she doesn't give you her address or you don't know her name, how do you know she's a single parent?
That's just what I read on the bio, man. That's what she told me.
So for the last 2 years, you've been dating somebody you have no idea about. You have the chance to make Kayla feel great about herself by sending flowers to her, and instead you're going to send them off to somebody you don't even know their name.
I'm not cheating, man. I hadn't touched anybody. You got this thing all wrong. You're being negative.
But you admit that you're
paying someone to take their clothes off for you. Like I don't. And you're calling it giving back to the community. Is that something you can write off on your taxes?
Yeah, she's a 501(c3) scripper.
Right, I'm giving back, man.
It's a write-off.
You guys got this all wrong.
Yeah. We're about to do a 5K for it, too.
War of the Roses is pre-taped and possibly edited for broadcast with permission granted from all participants.
Want more roses? iHeartCaneShow.com. Keyword roses.
One of our coworkers is named Courtney, right?
Yes.
And so we call her Knees.
Yes.
Because of now, hang on just a second. If you knew a woman and her nickname was Knees, that she got it at a fraternity party, right, Courtney? That's where this originated?
Yeah, that's where it originated.
So you meet a woman and you go, you see a bunch of people calling her Knees, and you find out that's where the nickname came from. You're probably like, oh my gosh,
damn!
But it's so benign and so innocent.
How?
Courtney, go ahead and explain it.
Yeah, it sounds really dirty. I swear it's not. I was at a frat party though, and me being a college drunk girl was going around signing everybody's arms.
Sure, you sign people's arms, yeah.
Yeah, just, like, marking my territory, I don't know, writing court on everybody. And so, signing, they're like, oh, where's the knees? So...
Because she just wrote court, so she didn't write knee.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she got her knees.
So people are going, where's the knees? So that's where knees became. Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It sounds so bad.
So innocent, though.
It sounds so bad, but it is the most innocent nickname ever. So when we call her Knees, people are like, oh.
She went to a frat party. She was drunk. You know how it is in college.
What is your nickname? And does it sound bad, but it's completely innocent? Or is it really bad and bad and bad? And can we guess it? So you call us at 877-995-4681.
Yeah.
Give us your nickname And then we'd like to guess if it's like an innocent one, like knees over here, or if it's
dirty,
and see if we can figure out why you got the nickname.
Like I had Bubbles in high school. I've told this story before. Do you want to guess though? If you don't remember, it came. I was called Bubbles in high school.
I don't even remember you telling the story. How long ago was that?
This was I was having in high school. So long story short, I was playing football. I put like my Under Armour in the wash with Tide detergent, of course, and then came back and put them in the dryer, so on and so forth. During the game, I was sweating. My pants started to like foam up.
Yep.
Because turns out I never turned on the washing machine.
Right.
So I came back. They were wet because of sweat, and I assumed that it was wet because of being washed.
No.
So the detergent just dried in, and then like
bubbles.
I had like 3rd-degree burns in my crotchal area.
Yeah.
It was really bad.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, at least it wasn't crotch bubbles. That would have been worse.
No.
Yeah.
All right, Nees. We'll see you later on today.
Bye.
Have a great day.
Okay, cool.
All right, bye. 877-995-4681. Give us your nickname, and I'd like to see if we can guess why you got it. And I'll bet we'll probably be way off.
Probably.
Yeah.
Just like Nees, because you'd go, ooh. Hi, Sarah. I mean, Booby.
What?
Boo Bear?
Your name is Booby?
Yes.
Why do they call you Boo? Okay. Anyone who want to take a guess or a stab at why they call her Booby?
Oh, because she liked to stay latched on when she was a kid.
Oh.
I'm kind of scared to ask, actually.
I was thinking roller coaster when they flashed that picture when you're going down the hill and something popped out.
Oh, that's a good one.
And, and it was on display for everybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And ever since then, they called her Booby. What?
Please tell me it's not that.
All right, Sarah.
No.
Why?
Whenever I was younger, my dad was obsessed with Yogi Bear.
Yeah.
So he called me Boo Boo Bear.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So Booby was short.
Yeah, so now you're Booby, and people are like, Booby?
Yes.
Yeah, my little booby.
Are you doing the daytime dancing today?
Yeah. The old Yoshi Bear, man.
Oh, it's not Yoshi Bear. Don't get it started. Sarah, was it Yogi or Yoshi?
Yogi.
Thank you.
No, she watched the knockoff version then.
Appreciate you. Have a great day.
Again.
Thank you.
All right. Hey, Crotch.
Hey.
I'm sorry, what?
Wait.
What?
Hey.
Crotch. All right. Gosh.
How can this not be dirty?
Why would you have a nickname of Crotch? No, man.
Yeah, it's definitely dirty.
No, I'm thinking he was riding one of those mechanical bulls.
Yeah.
Right? And the bar had the Crotch Award for staying on it the longest.
Why is it called the Crotch Award?
Because it hurts your crotchal area, I would imagine. And so Richard won it. And so ever since then, they've called him Crotch.
And his first name's Richard. Come on, man.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Richard, am I completely off?
Way off. Yeah, that's actually pretty innocent.
Okay, how? I love. Go.
Well, in the military, everybody usually calls you by your last name. Hey, Jones. Hey, Smith. Well, I have a big, long, ugly last name, and it's spelled Kratocchbil.
Oh, my.
And we would go, hey, Crotch.
Yeah, so Crotch was the... Crotch!
What up, Crotch?
Boy, I can imagine... First of all, thank you for your service. We really appreciate that.
We do appreciate you, Crotch.
No problem.
Yes, but I can't imagine, like, in a time of need going, hey, Crotch! Give me your crotch now!
Oh, yeah, you got some looks, but...
Crotch, drop it, give me 30! All right, I'm doing it. Have a great day. Thank you so much for listening.
You too, my man.
My man. Who called you Duty?
Duty, as in
No,
brown?
Duty, yeah. What up, Duty? Hi, Julie. Good morning. Julie.
Duty.
Duty?
Yeah, Duty.
You there, Duty?
Whoops.
Duty.
Good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
That's why they call her Duty. Whoops. Why do they call you Duty? Why do they call you Duty?
So when I was younger, my name is Julie, and I could not say my name. So apparently, I would go around saying that my name was Duty, and it stuck with my family.
Oh, no. You gave yourself the nickname.
Oh, dang.
Yeah, I did. And now my boyfriend thinks it's hilarious.
Oh, Lord.
So he'll actively call me Duty in front of people, and it's super embarrassing.
I love that. It's a term of endearment.
Yeah.
Would you like
Yeah, my sister
Duty?
shortens it to Dude.
Yeah.
So
That's better.
It's kind of weird, but...
Here's my girlfriend, Dude.
Yeah, hey.
Julie, thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
Thank you. You too.
Oh, my gosh. Hi, Teeth. Good morning.
Excuse me?
Good morning.
All right, Teeth. So let me guess. Teeth, I bet you it was a dental competition she won.
Oh.
Or she was in a TV commercial for like some crest whitening strips or something like that. And ever since then, they've called her Teeth.
That's not where my mind went.
You mind with Dirty Rose?
Yep.
See, is it dirty?
Rose, now mine went there too.
She a biter?
Tanya, is your name, the nickname Teeth, dirty or no?
It was not. I used to bite off actually beer caps with my teeth.
You would bite them off? Do you have teeth made of steel?
Nope.
You must have been a party
gosh.
animal, Teeth. I imagine you have other nicknames, too, if you can buy off beer caps.
Hold on. I get to see somebody handing her a beer going, hey, Teeth, take care of this. And her going, nah, and just ripping it off.
What inspired you to do that for the first time?
I just think we didn't have a bottle opener the first time.
Sure.
I said, we can get this open.
Yep. There you go.
We'll get her done.
She went to Maryland.
That's right. That's why people have teeth.
That's a College Park girl.
Thank you, Tanya. Have a great day.
You too.
Oh,
Bye, my man.
My man.
In your eyes, there's a heavy blue. Water gets you.
Can I very quickly, have you heard of the term bridechilla before?
Mm-hmm.
What define bridechilla, Riley?
I was the exact opposite once upon a time when I was planning a wedding that never happened. It's basically a bride instead of bridezilla that is super chill about everything, is going to freak out if her veil's not right or if the cake goes wrong. Just super smooth chick the entire day.
Okay, I need to know because Rose is pointing at herself.
That's going to be me. So
I believe you. I believe Rose would be a bridechilla too. I don't think Rose would have anything to freak out about. I think the cake could come in upside down and have two different names on it.
No, my mother will be making our wedding cake.
That's true.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Yeah, I will kindly
And she's a bridechilla, though.
correct my statement. I'm just saying.
I saw that Beyonce finger wave.
I know
Rose.
she just that was kind of took me by surprise just a little bit. It's like when your dog goes.
My mom makes wedding cakes at Disney, so she's a pro at it. She wouldn't mess it up.
Perhaps that was a bad analogy.
Literally a pro. Yeah.
Okay. Can I hear from any bridechillas? Like what went wrong at the wedding and didn't freak you out? Because I want to give you a pat on the back.
Yeah.
Like what's the worst thing that happened at the wedding? And then you're just like, you know what? This is my day and I'm just going to live it and own it and be positive about it. And I want to give you a big old high five for being a bridechilla.
Mm-hmm.
It's so easy to be a bridezilla and just be like, start barking orders and all the other stuff.
And it's understandable, too. If something goes wrong, like the officiant doesn't show up or the cake doesn't show up, you have every right to, like, freak the F out.
Well, like, I had a friend that she insisted upon getting married outside, and she had a wasp go up her
sweet
veil.
God.
Up her veil
Came
during the ceremony. And she just said, I do like nobody's business, walks down the aisle, goes back, fluffs her veil out, and she's like, yeah, there was a wasp in there, no big thing.
It's a Kane move. Kane probably brought the wasp to the wedding because he didn't want to go.
Stop it, please.
I would.
That's so low and inside, it's not even funny. 877-995-4681. So the bridechilla term is now a new thing that's, out there for people that are getting there that aren't really into the, if it's not perfect, that's okay. It's perfectly fine.
Go for it. Not much you can do anyway. Change
I'm not
it,
gonna
right?
be anywhere near this.
Yeah. So what's crazy is it also has some new stats on how much weddings cost nowadays. I didn't realize it's up. Last year was $20,000. It's now up to $35,329.
I believe it.
What?
Okay, when your two little princesses get married, which is like probably 20 years off, you're screwed, bro.
In 10 years, it'll be 55.
What?
That's still too young.
That's what they.
You got at least 15, 20 years, homie.
Oh my gosh, it's so expensive.
All right, I'm taking sponsors for us.
You can get in early now in the bottom level.
Exactly. I'll go ahead and we'll start. I'll start collecting money now for the wedding of Sam and Soph. Oh man,
luck, bro.
Oh,
here's $5.
Man, thanks for taking. Now, see, I'm doing a story about bridechillas, and now I got all anxiety from
a date that is not even set. That's like at least 2 decades away.
Sam's 9.
Yeah,
and I'm going. Oh gosh. Oh
It'll
man.
be here before you know it, though.
That's all right. Sam's wedding brought to you by Enterprise. We pick you up. Hi, Amy. Good morning. How are you?
Hi, I'm good. How are you?
Fantastic. Thank you for listening to the Kane Show. Say hi to Riley and Rose and John.
Hi, guys.
Hi. Were you a bridechilla?
Yeah, so my husband, the day before, got his suit and everything like that. We actually planned our wedding in 3 weeks, so
oh, wow.
it was like it was really chill altogether anyways, but turns out, like, on whatever day it was, I think Saturday morning, his pants didn't fit his size because he has, like, a really, really big thighs for some reason. So
thick
he didn't have... he didn't have pants, like, and we're getting married at 11, so this is like 8 o'clock in the morning, and he's like, my pants don't fit me, I don't know what to do. And I was like, go to the stupid tailor and go get them fixed. So it was like, just be back in time.
Right.
And I was like, don't mess up. And he was like, okay, why?
Don't mess up.
If you want to marry me, get back here in time.
Oh my God.
That's not a bride chilla, Amy. I got a news flash for you. If you want to marry me, get back in time. Don't mess up.
It's a veil threat. Go have fun or it's fine.
He was there. He was fine. He was the one freaking out. I was like...
Because he knew he was in trouble.
Oh,
day
Amy,
one.
He's a very, very lucky man. You sound like you're a lot of fun. Thank you so much for calling.
All right, have a good night. Good day.
It's nighttime.
We'll see you tonight, girl.
Yeah.
Bring the pants.
Stop, John. Shakira.
Hi, John.
Home. How are you?
Sorry.
So are you a bride?
What did you girl? Called you John?
I don't blame you, girl. It's cool.
Were you a bride chilla?
Yes.
What happened that you were able to keep your composure?
So, probably like 10 minutes before it was time to walk down the aisle, all the flowers for the maid of honor and bridesmaids and me were left at the hotel.
Oh my gosh.
Whose job was that? It must be like
the maid of honor.
Yeah, I can imagine.
Minor detail of weddings.
But you were able to remain calm and just go on with the day.
Yes.
There you go.
The plus about that was that the hotel was only a half a mile away from where the wedding was happening.
See, everything happens for a reason.
Had to postpone it a little bit, but
That's okay.
It still happened.
Rain delay.
Love you.
Yep, there you go. Thank you so much for calling. Have a great day.
You too.
Jessica, oh my gosh. I'm not even a bride. But I don't know if I'd be a bride chilla if my bridesmaid hired her own photographer for your wedding. Are you flipping kidding me? You were cool with that?
No, I actually was pretty cool about it. It was a lot of stuff leading up to that point. She was pretty maid of honor Zilla. Maid of honor. She really wasn't even the maid of honor. She was just a bridesmaid. Her boyfriend was my husband's brother.
Oh, okay.
And he was the best man. And she had a friend that was a photographer, so she had her photographer come and take pictures of them. And when I told this girl she needed to leave, I was like, who are you? And she was like, I am here for the wedding. And I was like, it's my wedding. And she said, well, I was hired by such and such. I won't mention her name. And so that's when I told my husband, I was like, what the heck is going on with this bee?
Yeah.
And he said, look, no matter what happens, the end result is still going to be the same. So we made a pact that no matter what happened that day, if it bothered us the next day, we would talk about it.
Oh.
We would not talk about any negativity or anything like that for the entire day. We would be married.
Good.
So that's what we did. And
are they still together? Your brother-in-law and
no. But we are.
That's all that matters. You were a bride. You're a bride chilla.
She also told everybody that my stepdaughter knocked the cake over, and that's why.
Oh my gosh!
She looked busted in those photos too.
Jessica, I have to say, bless you. You must have oosaged your way through that day. Oh my god!
To the mouth.
Photograph well.
Yeah, exactly. I wouldn't if you showed up with somebody with your own photographer and been like, "Hey, I'm here." By the way,
gone.
Some of the texts that I was just getting in, our limo caught fire on the way.
How does that happen?
Well,
DJ in jail. That's a good one.
The DJ in jail. And then did you see the text that came in? The officiant was saying the wrong name, my wrong name.
Oh, yeah.
So if your name was Judy, they were like, "All right, Julie," and then you just go.
Actually,
everybody there obviously knows who you are.
Bruh, the shuttle took my fiance to the wrong venue.
That's a sign. One of my favorite things we do on the show, other than Google Family Feud, is lie like a guy, where we give the women on the show a scenario that they don't know, and they have to come up with the quickest lie to make it sound like they're not doing something.
I suck at this.
I'm not going to make you do it, but I would love to know if you were pulled over and you had meth in your bra, and you pull into a random driveway. Police are going, so what's going on? How would you get out of it? What's the first thing that you would say?
If I had meth in my driveway?
No, if you had meth in your bra and you pulled in, police saw you driving erratically, and they pulled you over, and you pulled into a driveway. What's the first thing that you would say?
Do they know I have meth in my bra? First
Okay,
question.
you're asking way too many questions. No. What would you say if you knew you had meth in your bra, but the cops have already pulled you over and you're in a random driveway?
Oh, diarrhea.
I got one.
Well, okay, John. Okay, all right. What, Riley?
I would say that I went to the department store and I just bought a new bra and I didn't know that it was in there, and I just put it on and left the store with it and didn't check it. So it wasn't mine.
So the meth was in the bra in the store.
Yes.
And it didn't fall out.
It's the all-new Victoria's Secret Angels meth bra.
Yes.
Yeah, I wonder why they were so expensive. John's actually closer to the real story with the butt problems. This is out of Port St. Lucie in Florida. This woman is. So first of all, don't be stupid and number one, just give the wrong name outright. Because they're going to run your license plate, check it with your car, and then ask for your license and registration. And when they don't match up, they know there's something going on. And they meaning the police. T.C. Palm is saying that Christina Serrano was stopped by an officer on April 28th, and they noticed that she was driving erratically, not wearing a seatbelt. She pulled into a driveway and said her name was Holly Smith. That's when they asked for her license, and they realized, wait a minute, you're not Holly Smith. You're Christine Serrano. And why the hell are you in this driveway? She goes, I am Holly, and this is where my grandma lives.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh,
so they knocked on the door. There's no grandma that lives there.
What?
No. And then after she realized that she'd been had not only with the name and the grandma part, then she claimed that she was pregnant and she had to poop.
What?
And so she pulled over into the random driveway, not because of the police officer, but because she needed to use the facilities. And that's when she finally broke down crying. They asked why, and then she goes, I got meth in my bra, but I do have to poop. But she said she's done.
Somewhat true.
And that's kind of like, I mean, to her credit, at least she admitted the meth in the bra part, but man, how much does it suck now that you have to do that and you have to just wait to be in? They're not going to let you go and do that and hang out outside while
No.
No.
Her mugshot's priceless, by the way. I'm pregnant and I have to poop. Wait, huh?
And there's meth in my bra.
Right, a spider in my car. That's a brilliant text.
There's a spider. There's a bee. A snake popped out.
Ooh, not the snake.
Not the snake.
Remember the snake that popped out of the defroster of that one lady?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Why do people keep super glue next to eye drops on a nightstand? This just blows my mind.
Oh, no.
Seriously, who's needed a super glue and eye drops around the same time? I mean,
aren't you supposed to keep some eye drops in the fridge, right?
I'm talking about like the Visine type stuff, like for dry eyes.
Yeah.
I have a story that it ends well because they're fine. But I mean, there's got to be a moment of panic when you go, wait a minute, my eyes aren't getting more watery; they're getting more sticky.
I can't open them. I can't see.
So this is out of Phoenix. This woman reached over and with the lights off and thought she was putting eye drops in her dry eyes.
Sure is.
And instead of eye drops, she put super glue in. Again, why do we have them next to each other? Is there a reason why that you would have them on the nightstand? I mean, what are you super gluing in your bed?
Yeah.
That's terrible.
The sheets to the duvet cover? I'm not quite sure.
Pinewood Derby.
Oh, I can't imagine how bad that hurt.
She mistakenly grabbed the super glue. Luckily, her husband was quick thinking and used hot water and a compress.
I laughed first or took a photo. I would have.
John,
having
your eyelids glued shut? That's not.
At least you need a photo. Just one.
She got one. She had one done before she realized, wait a minute, this is getting sticky quickie. Sticky, quickly. Sticky. Okay, forget it.
Sticky, quickie.
She was rushed to the hospital. She's expected to recover fully.
How are her lashes, though?
Beautiful. Thank God. So here's my question for you. I want to do kind of this could go one of two ways. Either relationship survival stories. Mm-hmm. What kind of insane situation did your relationship go through, and you stayed together despite some completely ridiculous, over-the-top incident? The email that I got was walking in on the boyfriend, the mom, and the mom's friend.
Oh,
doing what? Baking?
Yes.
Cookies?
Baking a baby?
Here's the thing. But they stayed together, and they're still together. But that also made me think of the term "you're a sweeter cheater," meaning you almost don't fault the other person for cheating on you because I could see why they would. You know, I'm.
That's a term.
Well,
I've never heard that before.
No,
Sorry, there's no such thing as a sweeter cheater.
Rose, I believe there may be. It's something I've just made up. Mm-hmm. Because why else would you stay with someone who's hooking up with your mom and your mom's friend?
We've done stories about it. People have called in saying like they found their spouse more attractive after they cheated. Like, because then they realized that other people want them too.
What?
Which is like the most ass backwards line of thinking. But we've had people call in and say that before.
That would be a sweeter cheater, if you will.
Yeah.
877-995-4681. And I guess another kind of definition of a sweeter cheater would be somebody that would be, oh, yeah, you know, I can see why you'd want to hook up with my mom because she's got a lot of great qualities about her and she's attractive. Wait, before you I'm reading this from an email. This happened and they're still together. So that implies that this happens more often than just once.
But how awkward is it going to be at family dinner when your boyfriend's sitting next to you and your mom is across the table, like making googly eyes at your boyfriend? Sorry, no.
Obviously they stayed together for a reason. And they're still together.
What reason is that? My God.
That's what I would love to hear your phone calls on. If you had a relationship survival, an over-the-top something that happened, tell us a story. Then we'd like to guess if you're still together or not, and then we'll rule on whether or not you're a sweeter cheater, which I think is a positive thing, to be quite honest with you. Emily, good morning. How are you?
Hello.
Hi. Welcome to the show.
Hi.
So you're getting pregnant for the third time.
Yes, well, I already got pregnant.
Okay.
Congrats.
Hey. Yes, it's awesome. So with regard to us guessing whether or not you're still together, is it that you didn't want 3 babies? You weren't expecting 3 babies?
No, I was not.
Okay, so this was were there precautions involved with regard to the children, the third?
There were precautions. It was a complete surprise.
Uh-huh. And so I'm assuming they're all with the same person?
Yes.
Okay. So do you think that the surprise baby was enough to rattle the cage and have, are they still together? Essentially.
Yes.
Rose?
Yes.
Riley?
Hopefully no.
No, of course. I would hope you're still together with them.
We are.
Yeah, I was going to say, you just got a little bundle of joy. Wins. I know, exactly.
Babies are great for keeping relationships.
Thank you, Emily. Have a great day.
John.
Thank you, too.
So that's one example. Here's another one. Rebecca, good morning. It's not your real name.
Hi, good morning.
So, you cheated on him not once, but twice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, over a 2-year period.
Okay. And did he get caught, or did you catch? I'm sorry. Did he catch you?
No, I felt so guilty that the first time I told him right after, and the second time I waited like 6 months.
Oh my gosh! And he took you back, obviously, the first time.
Yes.
Do you think he's taken her back the second time?
Can I ask some questions, though?
Yes, John.
So you say it happened twice. Does that mean like 2 actual instances or with 2 different people over a period of time? And did you get in with said people?
Oh,
2 different people, and yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to go ahead and say hopefully no for your man's sake. Unless he feeds you nuggets.
Do you play like while getting a manicure? Riley, do you think they're still together?
Yes.
Rose, do you think they're still together?
I'm going to say yes.
I'm guessing yes. Yeah. Oh. What is his reasoning behind did you say, look, I realized what I did was wrong both times and I'm never going to do it again, and he's buying it?
Yeah, basically, he could tell I was so emotionally distraught about it that he realized I felt bad enough, I guess, and we had enough history that I guess he just trusted me.
Yeah, well,
totally.
Listen, hopefully everything continues on the up and up, and there is a happily ever after for both of you.
Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, I hope so too.
There you go. Thank you for listening.
Get tested, homie.
Susie?
Yeah.
Good morning. Wait, hold on. You need voice change. Don't say a word. Hang on.
No is the answer. They are not together.
All right. I got you. I've got you.
Or they are, and you don't
know. A little voice camouflage here. So you cheated on your fiance with your best friend.
Yes.
Okay.
Who we were all friends with and very close with at the time.
Male or female best friend?
Male.
Male best friend. Okay. And how often did this occur when it was occurring?
It was a little affair. It was a couple times.
Okay. A couple times, which means more than 10. Not 2.
Oh, God.
You think you're still together, Rose?
I hope not.
John?
No.
Riley?
Go with Rose, no?
Okay. I'm going to say you are.
We are. We are getting married in 2 weeks.
No! Whoa!
Does he know?
Hang on. So you cheated on... Hold on. I probably should have figured that out if it was a fiance. But, can I ask a follow-up to this? Is the best friend invited to the wedding?
Oh, no, there's no contact between me and the best friend whatsoever.
Sorry, Rob.
I did definitely feel that completely, and we grew up together, so it kind of sucks, but no, not at all.
See, and he has forgiven you because of what?
I think because I'm just a great person.
You're okay.
He's made his mistakes. He's made his mistakes, not as bad as that, but he's definitely made his mistakes. So I think it was just, we had some work and counseling, and eventually we got back to where we needed to be.
You know what? I'm happy to hear that you actually worked on it and didn't just go, I forgive you. Okay, I forgive you too. But you got to the root of the problem. That
was a long road.
I'm sure it was. But look, I wish, again, nothing but a fairy tale happy ending for you. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day. Mommy. Gabby, do you need voice change or no?
No.
Very quickly here. We were just talking about an email that I got with regard to people getting back together after the most ridiculous relationship events that could have ever happened. This one involved a mom and a friend, and they're still together. What happened in your case?
I cheated on my boyfriend for a 3-month period while he was in California, and when he came back, I told him, and I wasn't the one to try to win him back. He tried to win me back.
He tried to win you back? How?
He took me dancing. He took me out to dinner. He made me a bunch of things.
He made you a bunch of things.
Wait a minute, like he crafted you some presents?
Yeah.
Oh,
wow.
That's actually kind of cute.
So, Gabby, what's preventing you from cheating again on him?
I think after I cheated, I realized that he was just too good to ever let go, and I love him even more now than I ever did before.
Oh, my gosh. Okay, see, the
side piece wasn't good.
No, this is exactly what my point was. That there are relationships that can survive something like this, and you can't have a sweeter cheater. And in this case, Gabby, your boyfriend, is a sweeter cheater. He turned into a sweeter guy right after the fact. Thank you so much for your call. Have a great day.
I can't believe you just coined that phrase.
Thank you, cheater.
Yeah, no problem. I think they're real.
And now it's time for Random.
Hijacking. Eric.
Hit the subscribe button before you go because I would love to have you here.
it would be an honour. Thank you so much for taking the time out of your day to watch this video. I love you, and I will see you all in the next one. Mwah. Bye!